Qtellwholesale here again, and we're going to move on to the next section. This will be appearance settings. I'm just going to stay with this for now. So just click on appearance settings, and the next one after the colors is edit site layout. So we click on that. Now what this does is it changes the layout, so I can actually move this over to here, this over to here, have the categories anywhere on the page, the profile anywhere at all. I can change all these boxes down the side. Okay, so we'll move back into that. So now we're in edit site layout. This would be the home page for that, and basically you start off with site width and alignment. So we can have 100%. I've got it set here at the moment, and these are just like boxes you just check around, and it's very easy done. And basically I'll show you what 100% looks like. So we go down and save the changes, click on that, come back up here. Now this website will look 100% on the person's screen. Whoever is actually viewing your, see the way it's changed on my screen here now. So now, okay, you can have it looking like that. Or let's have a look again. We can change it to align left. So we can change it to align left, save the changes, and we just refresh. And you'll see it coming up again. The whole website will align left with a big gap down here down the side. So I think the best way is this one here is in the center, but I won't change that yet. Now moving on, top bar settings. Okay, so we can have the top bar, this lad in here, we can have it visible, yes or no. Top bar pixels. Now we can change that to make it look like 100. So let's go 100. So let's save the changes and refresh the page. And you will see this bar changing in height. And there we have it. So we can actually change the height on that. So you can actually set that to wherever you want. So I'll actually go back to 23. Checkout controls location over the top or top bar, so you can have that set as well. Now the box settings, now these are the most important, where they change the boxes. These are called the boxes here. So where I change them around is how it's done here. So back into that. Now hide boxes on checkout pages. So when a person goes to buy something off your website, a product or a car or whatever, you can actually have it visible, yes or no. Right hand side fixed with carts, that's the shopping cart, yes or no. So I don't normally hide them. I have them set to no and no. So I don't want to hide them, I want to keep them. Now the box width, now I can change the box width. I normally have it set to around 200. 200 is a good size. Most of the stuff will fit inside 200, and it makes the web page look fairly good. You can actually take these out as well, the border. But anyway, that's how that works. So you can actually change that to 300. But if I change that to 300, it will actually change the width here. So you want to keep these two boys near enough the same. Makes the web page look much better. Box header text align left, so we want to keep that on the left. You can change that when I add in more boxes in here, and I'll show you how to do that later. You can actually have more, but when you go into log and register, it clashes with the two of them, so you have to just go through that very slowly. Now the categories, now I change, it's aligning left, so let's make it invisible. Let's make these all invisible. So these are the three options which you have. So let's make them all invisible. So I'll save the changes, refresh. Once that's done there, upgrading the server, or updating I should say. and these boxes will be gone. And all you'll be left is this thing in the middle here. Takes a couple of seconds, and there you have it. So you can actually get rid of all your boxes and just have one home page, so you don't have to have any boxes down the side. And that's basically about that. Now if I want to bring up a box, say search on the best sellers, just say I want to keep it right. The priority is how you set them up, and this is either at the top of the web page or down the bottom. So I'll make it up the top just for now. So save the changes, and you will see it coming in here now. No, it didn't appear. Okay, so we'll bring them all back in again. So we're just bringing them all back in. My cart, right, categories on the left, and put them on the right, put them on the left, right, and manufacturers left. Okay, save the changes and refresh the page, and it'll all come up mixed up, and you can move these boxes around to suit yourself. It'll take you a while to get used to it. There you go, we're back again. So moving on then, we can custom box set settings. Okay, so we want to add a new one, so let's add a new one. And this is the name you call it. Now just make sure that for this purpose I'm going to call it test, and then I'm going to call it test again. You can call it whatever you want. You can align them left or right. That's all done. And we're not going to add anything in here yet. This would be another section to deal with. So I'm just going to add a box. Save the changes. And you'll see a new box coming up with test in it. Now save the changes. Here we go. It just takes a couple of seconds. And there we have test. Now there's nothing in test, so that's why that line is flat. There's actually nothing in it. If I was to put a picture in there, which I'll show you later how to do it, and that's how you build up your website. And you can do this if you look at my website here. You can actually put as many as you and call them whatever you want. So I've got all different ones there. You have your affiliates and place whatever you want on the website. So that's basically how that's done. Okay, now to edit that then you just press either delete or edit. So we'll edit it. And this is where you do most of your work will be done with this editor. This editor, you just click on it once and it brings up the online editor. And this here you can add just about anything you want. And I'll be going into this in greater detail. There's pictures you can upload, smileys, a whole lot of stuff here. I'll just add a smiley for now. So it'll tell me which one I want to add. So let's pick a set of sunglasses. Now we'll have a look and see if that's in there. No. Just pick it again. See, does that go in? It mightn't go in because it didn't have any text, but it will go into a page. Let's see, does it actually come in? Probably won't go in because there's no text in there. I don't use these smileys myself. No, it didn't go in. I actually don't use the smileys. So what I'll do is I'll just add a bit of text. And this is where you place all your hyperlinks, all your pictures you can add on your front page, and everything like that. So let's just write something in here. So test for test, shopping. So let's save the changes, just to show you it does work. And then you right click. There you go. Test for test shopping. So your text is in there, and you can make a hyperlink in there. And a hyperlink means if somebody puts their mouse across it, it goes like that. That's a hyperlink. So there we have that done. And we'll move on to the next section then. Okay, thank you.